things in-laws should stop doing. Hello, my beautiful in-laws. I have come to discuss with you. You know, in this channel, we don't condemn, we we don't condemn, we don't rebuke, we correct each one another and we discuss together. I know sometimes as in-laws, we think like we have all the authority in as much as they are married to my child, married to my son, married to my daughter. As a result of that, I have the authority to do whatever I want to do. But may I tell you that there's something you will do that may ruin the marriage of your son or your daughter. So all I want you to do is to watch from the beginning to the end. But before we move on, I want to ask you, have you subscribed? Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and let's journey together. But before we move on, also, I want to throw a big salute to all our subscribers. God bless you all, and those who share our video, God bless you all. Number one, never you ever ask money directly from your in-law. What did I mean by that? If your daughter is marrying this man, do your best not to call this man directly to ask money from him. Go through your daughter. Same thing applicable if your son is marrying this person, this woman. Do your best not to call her to get money from her. Go through your son. Why did I say that? You are the in-law. He or she is the partner, the spouse of this person. She knows when is the right time to talk to her husband. I have seen so many in-laws because you have the phone number of your son-in-law. Any small thing, you pick your call and say, we need money, and you abandon going through your daughter. My dear, the best thing you can do is go through your daughter. Tell your daughter, we have issues, we need money issues. Please talk to your husband. Please, how can you people help us? It is disrespectful for you to call the other person directly, even though the person may not complain, but it is not good. Go through your daughter, go through your son. Don't go straight and ask him or ask her money if he or she is not your own child. Let your child know when is the best time to talk to her husband or to talk to his wife. Stop doing that if you have been doing it. Number two, never you ever lie to your in-laws. Yes. I have seen so many scenarios whereby in-laws may need money. They called the daughter and said, I need 10,000. Please help us with the 10,000. And the daughter helped you with the 10,000. 2 days ago, you called the husband and say, I need 10,000. Like you are lying to both of them. My dear, these are one family. Yes. You may think that they don't discuss together. They discuss together. You may think that your daughter is working, she can use her money anyhow without the husband knowing, or your son is working, he can use his money without the wife knowing. And if they are strong families, both of them always discuss together. So the moment you begin to lie to those two young couples, you are destroying their family and you are shooting yourself. I don't see the reason why you will call your daughter today and lie and get money from her. Tomorrow you call the in-law, the husband, and lie and get money from him. Please, these are one family. Don't suck them. Don't lie. Number three, don't bring your family culture into their new home. Yes. Of course, I understood as a woman, as mother, especially we mothers, we like to bring our family culture into the home of our children. This is not the way we do it in our home. It is your home, not their home. Allow them to build their own culture. Allow them to sit down to know what will work for them. Remember that the culture you are bringing is what is working between you and your husband, not between them. So don't try to manipulate them to do it the way you are doing it in your home. Yes, it worked for you in your home does not mean that it will work for them. You and your husband decide that this kind of thing will be working for you. So allow them to decide what will work for them. Don't manipulate them, don't force them, don't make them to do what you are doing or what you were doing in your home. Allow them to build their own cultures. Another thing that I have seen that in-laws are doing that are not good is they try to decision making of this new family. Yes, especially we women, whenever we stay with our children or we stay in our children house, we feel like let's be the queen that talk whatever happens in this family. My dear, in as much as they allow you to live with them, in as much as they allow you to come and stay with them, remember that you are a stranger. Yes, you are a stranger. You may say, Auntie, how can you say this? They are my children. I am the one that gave birth to the son. Yes, in as much they have married, they are married, you are a stranger. As a result of that, you have to behave yourself, not to be the queen of the house, not to be the one that make their own decision. Allow them and be a stranger you are. Of course, that I say you're a stranger does not mean that they will be treating you like a stranger. But what I'm trying to say is you don't have to put mouth in everything they are doing. You don't have to control them to tell them what they should do. In as much as they allow you to stay in that house, my dear, allow them to make their own decision. Don't be the one that will don't be the one that wants her voice to be heard always. Why I am saying this is that I know men don't usually go to their children's house to live. It's we women that usually live with our children. So do your best not to be the owner of the house. Know your position and stay in your position. The last but not the least, but before I say this one, I want to remind you, don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe. The last but not the least is stop comparing your in-laws with others. Yes, I've seen so many situations. Some in-laws will say, oh, this I prefer this other in-law, I prefer this person, I prefer this person. Reason because the other person may not be rich like the other person, or the other person may not be generous like the other person. My dear, in as much as you allow your daughter, your son to marry this person, you should never compare him or her with the other in-laws. You may have 4 or 3 or 5 in-laws, or you may have one in-law, but your neighbors has in-laws and you are comparing them. You say, look at my neighbors, their in-laws always send money to them, or look at my first son, the in-law always do this. Please do your best not to compare your in-laws. Everybody has his or her own way of doing things. Do your best to know that you are in-law. Thank you so much, my YouTube friends. I hope this blessed your soul. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Shalom.